ADHD of Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder is een aangeboren aandachtstekortstoornis met hyperactiviteit. Kinderen met ADHD hebben vaak moeite om hun aandacht voor langere tijd vast te kunnen houden. Zij zijn vaak niet in staat lang aan één opdracht te werken. Het lukt wel wanneer zij geïnteresseerd zijn in de opdracht. De hyperactiviteit speelt zich voornamelijk af in het hoofd en uit zich soms naar de buitenkant, waardoor het kind druk over kan komen. Symptomen van ADHD zijn onoplettendheid, hyperactiviteit, impulsiviteit, geestelijke hooggevoeligheid, chronische vergeetachtigheid, angstklachten, een laag zelfbeeld, problemen met het managen van agressie, een verhoogd risico op verslaving, roken, drugs, alcohol en gokverslaving, uitstelgedrag, stemmingswisselingen, depressie. Symptomen van ADHD kunnen verminderen naarmate de leeftijd vordert. ADHD kan ook positieve eigenschappen met zich meebrengen, zoals een hoge sociale intelligentie, een groot inlevingsvermogen, uitzonderlijk vermogen om bepaalde dingen in detail te zien, grote zorgzaamheid naar anderen toe en ze blinken uit in talent op een bepaald vlak, zoals muziek.
Turns out that there may be an evolutionary advantage to having classic ADHD symptoms. For hunter-gatherers and nomadic cultures, being restless and hyperactive translates directly into higher chances of successfully bringing home food and increased vigilance for protecting offspring. This means a greater chance of survival and passing on your genes. Even in a current study of settled versus nomadic members of the Ariel tribe in Kenya, nomads that had a higher frequency of genes linked to ADHD were better at getting food. On top of this, studies have routinely shown that those with ADHD tend to be more creative in both controlled tests and in real life, as they often think randomly and outside the box. Finally, while structured and orderly school environments may not be conducive to ADHD children, many adults thrive in the right work environment. Studies show that if their high energy is channeled into the right careers, especially those that demand great resourcefulness and adaptability, this once viewed handicap can become a strong asset.
So that's often where, as parents, as therapists, as communities, as teachers, we need to make the best guess as to what we think the child will do well at, and then we need to be persistent with that. So for those people who are working with the child with ADHD, once you've decided on what activity it is that you think is going to be most successful for them, then you got to stick to it. So making sure that you've got that positive force, you have that positive energy that's saying, yeah, we can do it, we can try it again, we're going to get good at this, and remembering to just be really mindful of how well the child's doing in certain areas, even if they don't have the whole thing right away.
When I first started, I got taught it, and I'm just like, no, I can't do this. It was frustrating. I got everything in the middle, though. I finally got the cross down when I got to the low part. I'm just like, what? The way I overcame my frustrations is by I would kind of go into a certain room where there's no one there, and I would just practice and practice. Before I started karate, I was usually running and wound up in the house. Now my mom doesn't even have to say a word to me when I get home from karate, because I'm so exhausted. It's like, I love working. The way I work in karate is like, I love it.
Oftentimes I do recommend martial arts for kids who have ADHD. If families can find a gym that's going to be able to be aware of what ADHD and be able to accommodate those needs, then it's a fantastic one. It's got the physical activity that the kids need, but also secondary to that, it's got all the training that helps those external pieces about control, about mindfulness, about organization, about setting goals and meeting them. It's got all those things built right into the sport, and then as the child ages, they start learning to take those on for themselves. So they can have those skills when they reach high school, when they reach post-secondary, when they've got families, jobs, adult friendships. They've got those same pieces that they had in martial arts.